Alright, let's deal with our oil. And seeing how slow this thing produces stuff, because that's to go up to tier 4, it might be best for us to actually get a fluid extractor. Run the stuff into that, and then run the XP over to the tank. Alright, 30,000 should be a little while. We do need wood right now. But now, the real question is, obviously we're going to expand the farm again, one more layer. But then after that, the question becomes, do we make the extractor or a lathe? Or 2 blast furnaces? We got an okay amount of XP right now. Not an ideal amount, but it's enough to get us somewhere. Let's head over to the steel and deal with this. I don't know how long it's not been running for. Oh, we're out of iron, that's our issue. That's a little bit more annoying to deal with than charcoal. I swear I put a bucket in here. Alright. Let's produce our iron. So, currently, we have a few goals. Automate XP, which is a little bit more daunting than it sounds. Because we have to make multiple machinery for that. Automate fuel sources. At that rate, it might just be best to go and crossbreed essence berries until we get some good yield. I had to swap that because somehow 2 weeds grew right there. Which they shouldn't have. But everything else in there looks good. I'm also getting tired of the skeleton sounds. I think it's about time we just kill it off. Are there bones in here? Or just... How have you been? And I guess we kill the skeletons for the last time. We don't really need them. Not so good. Yeah, well, actually, I did 2 previous streams. I did one on YouTube. Just because I wanted to try things out there. But... Still need to hold on to them still. Don't have too much right now. Yeah. YouTube. I tried it out, but I don't think I'm going to do much on YouTube. It's just not good for streaming. Like, especially with smaller content. Because maybe you could see the luxury of it if you're a big streamer. But if you have like 2 people in, the stream delay for just chat showing up is like 40 seconds. And there's no features, like there's not channel points, there's not like follow time, there's really nothing there. But, yeah, you missed us doing our final session of save scumming. No, not you. I want the merchant. But I think the only save scumming we have left to do is bees. Yeah. That's a lot of what I do as well. Eh. That actually wasn't the painful bit. That was only like an hour and a half of save scumming to get, let me go show him off. This guy for, Sarah's Quartz. We could have gotten a better trade, but I was sort of done. It was like 1 a.m. But the painful part of that was getting that machine right there, the crop manager. And the issue with that one is it requires brass. But the only way you can get brass in this is by... Like, you can't mix it, you don't have zinc. So you have to centrifuge cobalt brass dust. But you need 9 of it. You don't know how you get cobalt brass? Well, you need 4 small piles of it that you make by 9 buckets. So 9 times 4 times 9. $36 times by 9 times by 1,000. Uh-huh. That right there was horrible. But we now got stuff finally being automated. So this stuff only harvests, unfortunately, when it's max growth, which is a little bit annoying. But, oh well. I've tried optimizing it so it gets 3 layers. And I think it's worked out pretty well. Uh-huh. It's slow, but it's automation. And then now, the real question for the stream today is I have 3 things. Yeah, 3 right now. Which would help the world a fair amount. Never mind, I'm going to skip all that and do a polarizer. That stuff's cheap for saving redstone. But after we get our polarizer, we have 3 machines that I want to make. Machine number 1 is the fluid extractor, because that allows us to make multiple things. We actually might want to make 2 of these if we were to make one, because one would be dedicated for extracting the XP, because it actually gets more XP out of it than I get just by regularly consuming it, which is pretty nice. The only issue is it's 5 seconds per berry, and it's 16 a tick, which is a pretty power-hungry process. But, so, that's machine number 1. Machine number 2 is a lathe. Just so that we can start getting back some of our stuff in, like, the terms of, like, iron, bronze, hell, even steel that we can't do much with it yet. And then, the last thing is a circuit assembler, which speaks for itself. So, and then we have like 2 machines that are like a little bit iffy right now. On like, they are going to be super nice to have, but do I really need them at the moment? Which is a scanner. So we can instead just put higher tier crops in here. And then also cutting machine. Although I feel like we need cutting machine. Yeah. Well, the thing with fluid extraction is we're going to want 2. Although first things first, polarizer's just going to be nice. It saves us on... Actually, it doesn't really even save us on too much redstone. Like, how much would it save us on the, extractor? we need to make 2 of these. So it'd save us 4 for that one motor. 8. It would save us 16 redstone, so 16,000 XP would be saved for just 2 of these. However, making that costs 9 steel and around that much in tin, and then also iron. I say I just make it. It doesn't require a circuit right now. Because every bit we save is going to be nice. We need 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need 6 tin, 2 wrought iron, and 2 iron. So, that isn't all bad for it saving us just occasionally stuff here or there. I'd find some way to use the soil. But then we also want to make another layer of sand. Or not. We want to make more sand so I can make dirt. Because get around like 3. Wait, no, I think I'll go see how much we get per harvest. But if we can just get additional layer growing, it should be good for us. The nice thing is because I have a assembler now, crop sticks are so cheap. Originally you would need 2 pieces of wood for 1, but now 1 piece of wood makes 4. And if we had a lathe, it would be 1 piece of wood makes 8. Alright, so it looks like 1 harvest gets us around 4 stacks. Steel. Alright, throw them there. Although, by far, probably our biggest save. Yeah. That's fair. Alright, once that's made, for those... Oh. Ah, damn it. We're out of wood right now. Please see, these are all... They're fully grown. Let's go. I ran out of wood because the last harvest of this gave me like 40. That was it. I've already gotten more, and that's just one row. Still not the best, but good enough to get us somewhere. We also have enough crop sticks that I can just... So, that's polarizer being made. The issue is I don't produce enough oil to be able to use them that effectively. Just because it's a lot easier to just have some bonsais. I mean, it's a pretty easy to expand thing for just wood. Like, all I really need to do is just add additional layer. Or additional row, and boom. I've doubled my wood production. Okay, so I have to wait for charcoal to be produced. I need wood for it. Alright, who just made that noise? Did I tell you to turn off? They made the noise of being out of power. Alright. Pretty soon, we also are going to begin on scrap automation. Which may not sound that important, but it's basically the next tier of XP. Um, it doesn't matter in there. Alright. We're getting close to another harvest. And should be enough dirt. Why does that keep on happening? Is anywhere else broken? Not enough dirt. Alright. Bottom layer is starting to be harvested. Although we do need more cobblestone now. But once we're done with this is as much automation we'll get for a little while. Just because we don't really want to have the means to produce another crop manager at the moment. Because they took like 50 something steel. And like 5 circuits, just absurd amount of stuff. It's the rock breaker. I plan on making that pretty soon. But I feel like other stuff is more important than automated cobblestone. The rock. It's also really power hungry. Like 480 EU in not even a second. Alright. Put that in there. Have that turned back on. We also are just going to need more rubber soon. Where? I guess I don't have a file. I'm approaching the time in the game where I can actually start making, like, steel files without it being too painful. Alright, let's just get rubber being produced in there for the time being. And then my inventory's cluttered right now. Alright. Got a polarizer. One machine down. It's time for an extractor. Uh-huh. Well, the thing that's, like, really cool is this LV machine wall. I didn't realize it until, Dyed Quartz showed up, but I surpassed him a while ago. He only has the bending machine. Meaning, I'm now world number 2. Ha ha ha. The power I hold within those words. Approaching the realm of godhood now. How am I going to do this? Alright, good enough. Eh. Shh. That's why I was saying I'm getting close. Give me like 2 days. I don't entirely know if mobs can spawn on crop sticks, but not taking that chance. Didn't really think that through. Uh, yeah, I know they don't spawn bottom. They also don't spawn on stairs, which is why I have a bunch of stairs there that used to be a oreberry farm instead of essence. So, alright. It is nearly time for us to have a fully optimized, well, these aren't like bred for speed and yield, but without a scanner, fully optimized crop manager yieldage. Yeah. That made them pretty annoying. We're gonna be short. Oh, thanks for the bits. Sorry. Thanks for the 10 bits. I saw that you were streaming. How did that go? Good to hear. Alright, we need just a little bit more wood. I'm doing well. Just getting close to having a fully optimized crop manager. I'm actually curious, how much better do they get? Crop manager. So 15. They're always by 3. The 39. Such a wide area. Uh-huh. And then after that, we are making some fluid extractors. Two of them, to be precise. One for experience and one for the assembly machine. Yeah. I I do run off of Curse. However, I haven't downloaded anything since like March. Because this is still 2.3. Alright. The farm's working. And looks like it harvested the bottom layer. Let's go harvest our crop fields over here. And then get started on our 2 fluid extractors. But I've done a couple of checks with the malware. I don't think I have any. Oh, hold on, I'll explain that a little bit. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. My dad was calling. He we're going on a trip tomorrow and I'll be back Monday. But it's my cousin's birthday and he was just seeing if we had like some old board games just in our closet that haven't really been opened or used that much that we could just hand off. So, alright, but you're asking about Hall of Fame. What Hall of Fame is for is basically you get to have a little bit of a build in your in my world. So there's a couple of stages of Hall of Fame. It's been a while since I've done anything with them, but when you first do it, you have to do the Hall of Fame entrance to be able to get into the Hall of Fame. With that, you get a little bit of a plaque in the world, like a sign. And then from there, you, in your little plaque area, you can get like some small items, like in item frames. Like, say, for instance, you wanted wire cutters for some weird reason. I could throw in wire cutters in an item frame and display them. And then you have other stuff like the shrine, which is you get like a small little dedicated build. Like, shrine isn't anything like crazy big, but say for instance you wanted like me to make an automatic cocoa bean harvesting farm. That could be a shrine. Or you could just have it be an actual build. And then Hall of Fame base is like a full thing. Well, it has to be within reason. Like, right now you can't ask and be like, for your small item, what is a small item changes throughout the playthrough. Like, if you were to ask for, say, your small item to be a brass bar, if you were to ask that like 2 streams ago, that would not have been a small item. That would have been difficult. However, if you were to ask for a brass bar right now, that would be a small item. And then, well, like the base is like a full-on automation line. So, say for instance, you want me to make like a solar power plant in your name. Stuff like that. I sort of forgotten I've had that stuff there. But the main reason why it's there is just, say for instance you watch a bunch and you don't want to spam your channel points and making me drink water, or say E. It can get you something that is a permanent spot in the world. In my old world, there was 2 Hall of Fame shrines, but that was really about it. One person had a pool, and then they had a small item of a thing of salt. And then another person had their Hall of Fame shrine just be like, I think it was an igloo. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if someone gets like a Hall of Fame base when I'm like in the process of making the Stargate, that is something that their base could be. As their base could be the shrine dedicated to the Stargate. However, I might charge extra for like the game winning condition. So everything has to be within reason. Like if you ask, I will be like, hey, maybe ask for a different item. No. Well, I've never done benzene, so I'm not sure how much of a process benzene is. But going from my experiences of producing diesel, diesel is a little much for a shrine. Maybe like if you get like two shrines or like a something like that. Yeah. Although to be fair, if it's something that's going to like really benefit me, I might I might give like a little bit of like a sure that's a little bit big for a shrine, but I was planning on making that anyways, so I'll just focus on that. But if but like I said with like the whole like you want me to automatically make cocoa powder from cocoa beans, and you want me to make a farm out of that for your shrine. I'm not going to do like I'll still like make it, but I'm not going to go like crazy overboard and make it be like a multi-layered seven crop harvester thing. Uh-huh. I could probably say sure. Like right now, what would like for my current point in the game, a good example of what could be a shrine is up to like the difficulty of me making the blast furnace right now, like the electric blast furnace. Yeah. You want four eyes of harmony. Yeah. Well, you never know. What if in like Garden of Grind we find some weird glitched way to get one? You can get Eyes of Harmony from a scrap box. Also, one of the more important things that we need to get started on eventually is a scrap dock or scrap box production line because like nickel's nice, like that means we don't have to spend. Getting electrum's really nice because that means we definitely don't have to spend. But like for instance, platinum right there, that's the only way I can get platinum that isn't like weird forestry crops or something. Or like raw silicon, titanium. Hey, look, it's our only way of getting chrome or ruby. I think we have a way of getting sodalite. Um, hey, look, it's the only way of getting tungsten. You want yellow garnet for all of those nice things? How about pyrite? Um, a good way of getting netherrack. Yeah. Hey, look, it's our only way of getting endstone in the game. Yeah, I'm waiting for like someone to demand their base to be like out of endstone brick. Because that's like us going through around 90,000. I'm going to. Because at what point of the game is blood magic meteors? It's really scrap is my only hope until blood magic meteors. Yeah. Where even is blood magic? Meteor. It's not a machine. I honestly have no clue where blood magic meteors are. So, two motors. I don't like seeing that. I would prefer if the game stopped failing its backups. Yeah, next challenge is Garden of Grind, but you can't save scum. Oh, still's not running. We're out of charcoal, I'm going to assume. No, that just means you need a really good villager breeder for the early game. Turn all those into rods. Grab tin. I'll need the cables for right now. I have to make two of these things. Oh. Did not mean to make times two. But yeah, two fluid extractors, just because if we get fluid extractor, we can, when we're making the circuits, we can actually make vacuum tubes for cheap. Well, obviously, not with the annealed. But yeah, like, that saves us additional copper, one steel, like, that's a pretty good trade. You have to be kidding me. We also it's time to produce copper. Because if we make the two fluid extractors, we're going to want to make another iron tank. So we either move the iron tank and then have XP be pumped into it, or I don't know. But like, look at that. We've AFK'd and we've gotten like 2.5 stacks. Although, how's our Steam doing over here? So then there. Best way to remove carousel. Trying to think, how much iron do we need, or steel total? make one that allows us to make the next one a little bit cheaper. So we're looking at 19 for this bottom row. We need 27 steel for one. Although, then again, how much does, I'm having a stroke. Jeez. I'll just do this. Oh, it's basic. I was even misspelling it. Oh, no. I take back on me planning on making the circuit assembler. Sure. So definitely not making circuit assembler right now. Because in that case, I feel like we should go, extractor, lathe, blast furnace. But I think I need a mixer to get Invar. Yeah. So that means I need a mixer. How the hell do I get Minka? Oh, don't tell me. Ah, shit. Well, it looks like we have to make a scrap assembly line before the blast furnace. Oh, that's awful. Like, we don't have silicon dioxide. Don't have quartzite, honestly. So, just it has to be sapphire, ruby. Oof, that's all right. In my mind, for what we needed to get the whatever it's called, blast furnace. Hold on. Let me make pull this back over. Because really, what we want is the basic circuit assembler. Like, one. I'm just gonna write this, and this will just be strewn across the side. If anyone ever asks, hey, what are we up to? Make this just appear. 1, 2, fluid extractors. 2, new iron tank. 3, lathe. 4, plant fiber assembly line. 5, more power. 6, cycler. 7, packager. 8, packager again. 9, alloy furnace. 10, mixer. 11, blast furnace. 12, alright. I can make it roll by like in the Star Wars credits. Like, I can't even reasonably fit this on my screen. Oh god. Actually, I think I need to add something to this. Wait. Step 3.5. 2 BBFs. Or 2 more BBFs. Step 3.5. 5. More coke ovens. Step 3.555. Actually, I should say this since 3.6. More wood. Here we go. The list for what item we want is now 12 steps long and takes up a good portion of our screen. See, I was thinking we were getting close, but I take back my thought. I was very wrong. Also need 2 circuits, so well, how do I even make a plant fiber assembly line? Because that's going to come after wood, obviously, because we need the saplings. We run in oak saplings with a knife, and we probably are going to have to make that an auto workbench. And then run that over. Oh no. I forgot something for our list of stuff we need. $8.5 project red line. I think. Wait, no. Because I need MV circuits for Project Red. I'm about to have like an aneurysm. Hmm. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Because that's all just so we can get a... We have to do Sarah's Quartz line. Which isn't that bad, I just... Oh, wait. I have to get a pulverizer. Well, I can use the... This is ultra low voltage. Good for now. We do need to, although, we need to add a distillery to this. I'm just trying to see our entire process. Mixer 11, 12, 13, distillery. What do I need for this? Alright, not bad. Alright, there we go. What do you guys think of our wall of goals now? I should do the math to see how much steel we need. Although I'm not sure I want to see that. Yeah. Oh, lame. I was hoping I could get a fluid extractor. And, use steel dust in it. Alright. This is now like the ultimate grind. I feel like I'm back at like the beginning of the game where I'm like, alright, here's what we need to go get a iron tank. So you run an iron tank over here with an extractor, taking stuff from the chest. Because I see we upgrade it so it's a 4x4x4. Because then we can have two valves. One that's getting the XP from the thing and one we just stand on. I know, it's... Is pollution on by default? Because I really feel like I wanted pollution on. Then I have pollution. I just can't really tell why our blast furnaces haven't. It's sort of hard to tell if pollution's on. I'm pretty sure it's on. Yeah. Well, it's only two blast furnaces. Yeah. Then I need, like, air. Or... having a stroke. You can just get a bucket of pollution? What? Alright. Requires turbine rotor and an or an air filter. Yeah. Go away. Try and get some wood pulp. Because I feel like it'll be nice just to make her a nice stockpile of refined, or not refined, glue. The wood planks. So it's nice. Finally lit up in here so we don't have to hear skeletons anymore. Don't have any copper on me right now. But I think I'm just going to say screw it and just mass produce some circuit boards. It's not like we're not going to need them in the future. What does 64 circuit boards do for us? Let's wait. 4, then you get 4 from that. So I need a stack of copper. And then we should have a lot of our circuit needs until we finally move to like MV production stuff dealt with. Because do you guys see any way I would go through 64 circuits with this list I have lined up on the side? Because with this, I know it's eating up all of our XP. I'm actually curious. If I go back to Steam Quests, or even Stone Age, I think I might just do that so I can get quests out of the way. So that then means I can progress forward. You guys ready to hear some of the few, like, achievement sounds? I need to make a flint head. axe head. Binding. Shovel. Not sure where shovel head went, but it's gone to the void. Just throw them there. Alright guys, who's ready? One of our very few quest sounds we'll hear. Oh, beautiful. I think Minecraft is too quiet for anyone to hear it though. I'll turn this down, or actually, players down, blocks down. Because now, we just need to get a bunch of cobblestone. This will be our nice little mental break. I'm doing this so that we don't have to get another like 48 copper in one batch again. But I feel like if I just block out our machine area, I wonder if like any random person that shows up will think we're just smack dab at like the beginning of Stone Age. But you can't look over the blast furnace. So how's everyone's day going? Yeah. Wait, it was? Is your day nearly over, or are you about to be like until X happened? Fair. All right, that makes more sense. For me at the moment, it is 5:30. Yeah, no excuses. Well, you don't really need an excuse. Sometimes you just need a break day. Sometimes your break days need break days for like 10 days in a row. Curious, do we have any stone over here? No, we don't. Maybe I should add a rock breaker to our list. See, I'm sort of just savoring where I'm at right now. I'm in this weird state where I have a job lined up, but it's not for a while, so I feel like I should get another job. But then the issue is, I've waited too long to get a job, and here I am. I won't be able to work this summer. Just because I have a job that begins like August 6th. We got no more coins. Good idea. Make it have a bone handle. On the world. So the main. Can I change it? No. Fine, I'll just make a bone pickaxe. Or not. Fine. I guess I gotta make out of. Pickaxe is too slow to mind the one in the back. No. Dang it. Oh. There you go, we were able to do it. We need 40 more. Also, we don't have music playing. Alright. Skyrim time. Alright. 22 more. And then I'll turn up the volume so you guys get ear blasted by the achievement. Alright guys, today we're going to do an ASMR for achieving a gregtech quest. Hold on. Didn't do it in time. Wait, was it player? Sound quieter. Make block. Hmm. Alright. Um. Let's just do it with the copper. Oh, it's music? Also, this is single-handedly the most copper we've had at once. Oh, that's a powerful sneeze. Thank you. Yeah. That's the pollution getting out of hand. Oh, that's a 2-minute longer recipe. Yeah. Yeah. I'm heading down to some random desert for my trip. So I'll be sneezing up blood due to the sand. I want to have other stuff running right now. What? This thing's running at max. It was too power hungry. Um, that's bad. This thing apparently doesn't produce steam fast enough. We got the sound effect. Best thing ever. Alright, well. It'll be a while for us to get sand. Or not sound, the next sound. Because we just need tin. It's only 16. However, I'm not about to make 32 bronze. Trying to think how to deal with this problem. Um... See if it doesn't produce enough. If we use 3, that would get us here. But we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got 4. Haha. I'm improvising. Alright. We'll let that one go up to full. We now just need a bunch of wood. I'm just moving it. This isn't meant to last for, like, right now. This is just so I don't waste 64, stuff. As I'm not using a compressor right now. This is all so we can get enough steam. Wait, hold on. But I had Steam. Uh huh. Best stuff ever. Space is all you need. What the hell? This thing somehow ate steam from two of these. Very pricey. 72,000 to EU. Over 120 seconds, so 30 a tick. Nothing's running right now. Alright, this thing's full. Keep in mind, there's also the pipes and the steam turbine that's full of steam. What? What? I guess I'm not even producing enough power. Oh, I turned you off. Stop it. Hey, Crescent. Shut up. Well, no, it still had enough steam in it, but I guess we just have to ditch that recipe. Oh, there goes my master plan with having all of that. Alright, enjoy your history homework. what's the history of the Garden of Grind challenge? Also, it's time to harvest this stuff. And just because we have automatic, the Canadian Revolution. I'm just kidding. Every insurrection in French history. I why do my backups keep failing? Which RAM does my C drive even have? There's 86 free gigabytes on my C drive, which this thing isn't even on C drive, it's on D drive. How much room do I have on D drive? 1.8 terabytes. What? Uh-huh. World War III Electric Boogaloo. Oh no, that's World War II. You guys think I missed something? I don't think I did. It's actually still a lot faster just to manually harvest than have our AFK. But then again, the little perk of AFK is so that you can AFK. Yeah. I should do a little bit of a test to see how much essence berries reproduce in an hour. Like, See, the thing is I would have liked to learn more about history, but even though I was taking AP classes, basically all you learned was the extent of Civil War, anything American, Native Americans. Alright, that's all, folks. Alright, guys, what level do you think we'll be? I'm going to 76. What? Yeah, you have stuff that you have to take. Even though I took AP, I still had to take history classes, but... yeah. Nah, I'm fine with my, $400... Actually, no, I think it's now like 300. My $300 quest. I rock. Well, it's because you had, like, things like Meta trying to ahead it, and then they just killed it. VR had a lot of potential, but because of what Meta did, just screwed up the entire virtual reality thing. Yeah. Like, well, and the whole thing is Meta set up this whole big thing, bought out every virtual reality company in places that are producing it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's still like some places that are working on virtual reality, but like they bought everything out, and then they just decided, no, too much money, and then killed it, bringing down all those companies that they ended buying. Frustrating. You never know. What if Twitch was like a virtual reality program where the streamer is in my own setup, but then you guys are just like in a crowd of chairs behind me, just watching. The judgmental over the shoulder look. Some nice food. Don't have wood. Oh, we're also out of there. Everything's falling apart. Oh, we're out of steel. Yeah. Actually, this just goes in time. So if I go at the very back, it should show me, like... Yeah. Block of iron. Block of charcoal and 5 steel. 2 blocks. 5. Well, you never know. Maybe the super expensive Apple virtual reality headset could be the big change we've been waiting for. Oh, I just have essence berries in here. Alright. Well, we've done enough delaying. However, I still do need more wood. I feel like this stuff could be nice, but everything now is just too greedy and too controlling. It's like, how cool would it be to have like something like Neuralink, but then again, why not? Got some water. Sometimes you just want to go for a nice swim. Yeah, I do use as fuel for my furnaces. I just don't really want to set up another high pressure tank. Any steel I waste is steel I can't be using on other stuff. I'm not smelting things that much. Look, we finally got a backup to work. So right now we really just need more wood planks. Makes you think we must have a really advanced factory right now. If all of our stuff is running off of circuits that are built on top of a wood plank. Like, basically cardboard. And like, a good circuit, it requires 3 of these wood plate circuit things. And then this right here, it requires sawdust. That's just glue and dust smushed together. Oh, then again, I can't really complain, because imagine how much more complex gregtech would be. Yeah, you make a fair point. I guess I shouldn't question the process. That's all of those we need. I think your screen gets cut off. Because if I full screen mine... And also, where am I at? I'm at step 1. I made that list like an hour ago. So, we got quite a ways to go. Yeah. No, done the stream. And, like, I plan to end, like, an hour. So, I need, more. That's one circuit. Alright. I do actually need more carbon. Alright. Now we need, I'm just going to make 4 for right now. Because we are approaching at the time where we can finally run red alloy in there. Because get the extruder, or that thing, throw in some red alloy, and then we finally can produce these for cheap. Well, we had redstone alloy. Oh, this is what we have to make it with. If only we had, yeah, redstone alloy and annealed copper wire, because one vacuum tube, one piece of steel, producing 2 circuits worth. Sadly, we don't have a blast furnace. We also don't have raw silicon. Alright. We need redstone right now. It should be enough for red alloy for the time being. Sandstormer's fun. What topic are you studying? Chemistry was one of my favorite sciences. I ended up getting my highest AP exam score on AP Chem. That's a vending machine. Well, my AP was not much more than high school level. It was a little bit into university stuff, but not by much. Hold on, I do need 2 more. Yeah, so AP is basically like concurrent enrollment for a class. However, instead of it actually concurrent enrollment where you're taking a class through college, you end up taking a test at the end of the year to see if you get the college credit or not. So it doesn't matter if you pass the class. So, yeah, that's what an AP credit is. The states have things called AP and then IB. And IB is just the same thing as AP, but a little bit more prestigious. My school didn't offer any IB. And I see how it is. You just want me to shut up? Alright. No. But basically, you had APs for a bunch of stuff. It just depends on if your school had teachers who could actually teach it. Like, for instance, I had friends at a different high school that had, like, AP German, AP like Mandarin, Chinese. Stuff like that. But because my school wasn't really in the most wealthy area, sort of like we have school districts here, so hopefully you guys know what a school district is. Or do you guys have something similar to a school district? Where it just. Alright. So, we were in the like poorest of the school district, where like a lot of the not so nice like areas were. Yeah. See, mine isn't 2 to 3. It's more like you have 20 elementary schools, 10 middle or junior high, 5, 6 high schools, stuff like that. So school districts are pretty big, and the school I went to sort of just like schlumped in all of the bad areas of the district. So, although to be fair, my school wasn't that big. I think I had a graduating class of like 1,000 people, 2,000. Although then again, half the people didn't graduate. So, yeah. But it sort of frustrated me because I was like I tried really hard to do well in schooling, but I never was offered the same opportunities as one high school over. A lot of my teachers didn't really care. I had some that did, and they were like really nice, like my AP Chem, my AP Calc. But then you had other teachers that really were just there, didn't care. Like the school district couldn't afford to fire them because they need more spots. So they're like, hey, you're going to the gulag. Yeah. Yeah, the rubber ring. Yeah, that should be. Now, you have to make gear. Piston's done. I have a genius idea. You guys ready? Oh, we're out of steam. That's not good. Let's go grab some wood. But let's first make yet another machine. Oh, we need our glass. Yeah. Smartest video, hold on. Yeah. Woo! Is this hitting a little too far away? Um, bees aren't for a little while. Just because I want to avoid having to save scum again. Hey, Quartz. Yeah. Bees are fake. Government drones. Yeah. OC berry automation is definitely way before bees. Yeah. Crowd manager's up and running right now. It's produced like that much since the stream's been started. Uh-huh. I need to get a second turbine soon. Mainly just because I'm a little lazy. I probably should. Just because we're about to make yet another machine. Yeah, we got a fluid extractor. We're making a second one now. So that we then... Oh. Lag. Actually, wait, why am I eating them? We have a fluid extractor being produced next. Which we'll then be using for this. Uh-huh. Well, we got one of our fluid extractors. We now just need a second one. Preston, it's so that we can have it solely dedicated to extracting essence berries. This one is actually meant to be the second one, but this helps us save on steel costs with circuits by 2 steel each circuit, which is pretty nice. Well, yeah, and trying to be cost effective. That's why if you look at it, we have, like, Lave being number 3. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I'm missing from our wall of stuff? Well, I feel like that's the mentality of Garden of Grind. Also, is there wood grown? Yep. Mentality of Garden of Grind is just... Why do things easy when you can just make life a living hell? Yeah. No, you don't even use like pipes or anything. You get individual cells and carry it over. Um, Another iron tank is just so that I can get more storage, so that I can just say forget about this and automate it and leave my world running for like 2 days. So, no, steel tank is going to be a little too much for us. However, maybe eventually. Which one do I have for 2 extra blast furnaces? 3.5? Yeah. Yeah, fair. Because it's 32 per block compared to, is it 16 with the iron? Yeah. Yeah. See, that's all the real stuff you have to do. Alright. Oh, wait. That's MV. Shit. That's LV, so. Sticking with that. Alright. We need 2 more circuits, so. Well, currently right now I feel like I'm doing one of the closer, truly mind-numbingly difficult runs with the Garden of Grind. Yeah? Well, that's a bold thing to say as another Garden of Grind player. I don't have sticky resin on me. It's actually not that hard. Wait, I already have all my resistors. And also, I don't really need to do the PO3 hardest mode isn't bad. I've beaten that before. The mythic mode. Come on. You underestimate my power. Where's my plunger? Oh. Uh, Maybe that's what I should do when I want to take a break from Garden of Grind. Do a stream of... Hang on. What do I even need to have in here? Number 5? Also, I need... Well, to be fair, do you see what I'm playing? It takes a lot for a challenge to drive me insane. Funny enough, I am playing a Rampant World with a friend right now. Alright. Although, I will say, as I am so glad we don't have to do another save summon session for a while. I can't say ever again. Still, I feel like that would be a little bit better than this hell. Maybe we should do that instead of Garden Grind. Nice. Was SpaceX the reason why you let me take second place? Courts? Yeah, don't tell me you're getting burnt out. I'll lose all motivation. Yeah. See, the thing I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that, like, Order and Turtle just randomly just give up and then decide, hey, screw it. Let's make another world, and then I get invited to that so I no longer have to play this solo. Like... Oh, he's ready to say goodbye to this poor wrench. I don't know why. I feel like I just reached that turning point in gregtech where the circuits no longer feel like the painful thing to make. It's now the like electric components. Yeah. Well, see, the only hard thing with mine is keeping. Mine's not a server. It's just my solo world that only runs when I'm online. Ugh. Oh, I need more tin. I wonder if there's anyone I could convince to join me in this world. Because I've been trying to convince my friend, he's just like, no, screw you. Although then again, be fair. He did give up at, like, late MV of our world, so... Yeah, Crescent. Yeah, late MV. Well, the issue was is they were the server owner. So they killed the world. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the bit. Thank you, sir. Sleep well. I know it's pretty late for you now. That's all good. Well, the distillery was actually complete, Crescent. I just never had the motivation to stream. Because I don't know what. I go in like moods where I feel like, oh, I need to stream whenever it would be like a good time so people show up. Like, no one's gonna want to watch me at like 4 a.m. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's like the really weird thing that I've realized is because I've been streaming, um, at really random times. Like, I'll start my stream like 10 a.m. my time, and half my viewers are getting mad. They're like, hey, I'm still in school. Can you not? So, I can look at my statistics of, or, if I look at this, I can look at where a majority of my viewers are from. Um, like yesterday's stream, I streamed at night. 62% were from the US, 8% was from Canada, 8% from Spain, 8 from France, 8 from Russia, and 8 from Slovakia. Well, if I go to a time where I was streaming like early in the morning, instead it goes 33 for the United States, but then it's like 11 Belarus, 11 Croatia, 11 Netherlands, 6 Argentina, 6 Canada, 6 Germany, 6 UK, 6 Poland, 6 Ukraine. Yeah. Oh, goodbye, Wrench. You've served us well. Screw it, I'm making a steel one. Although I will say, when college starts back up, I'll be streaming less frequently, but I still am going to try to stream actively. Just because this time around I've built a actual cool community. Instead of where before it would be me with my own thoughts and occasionally some random person like, hey, when are you on stream Geometry Dash again? And no offense to anyone that plays Geometry Dash, but that community has ruined me for the game. Oh. Well, funny thing is, probably like 900 of my followers are from Geometry Dash. I bet you there's only like 100, like 130 plus that are actually from anything that isn't that game. And it's just everyone would follow, and then if they followed you, be like, hey, now that I'm supporting you, will you play my level? And then they'll like link you porn or something. Yeah. Can you play my level? And then was dumb and I fed into that part of the community by having my streams be like viewer requests. So they would then like ask for me to play levels, but then they would get mad if you don't instantly drop the thing you're doing to play their level. But then if someone else shows up and you've done like 10 minutes on their level and someone else's turn, then they throw like a tizzy. It's like, why? Why won't you give me my. Like, those days were horrible. And that's the main other reason why my Discord is so just barren and dead. Is because all of them are just Geometry Dash people that now don't give a damn about this channel. Because I don't stream their game anymore. The good old days. Oh, I had like 4. Surprised this account wasn't taken down. Well, see, that's my whole thing, is I want to like build somewhat of a community that will stick around for other games with like a game that I'm currently playing, and then just move to then trying to be a variety. But I feel like it's really hard to grow on Twitch if you are a variety. You sort of just need to hope they get a big enough community with a solo game, and then move to variety. And then the second you realize, like, oh, that wasn't enough, you go back to your original game, and then rinse repeat. But at this rate, I don't really care too much. I just stream for the hell of it. If I was streaming for, like, money and wealth and fame, that would be absolutely brain dead. You're making a fair point. Well, they made the announcement saying that they, like, removed the policy, but if you still read it, the policy's still there. But they also slapped in another policy saying you no longer can multi-stream. Which is just awful right now. No, YouTube's even worse. Because the thing is, You have to already have a large community to make it on YouTube. Oh, oh! I did not think this through. Ah, shit. Um, I'm going to take that out before I eat up all my power. Hold on, I'm curious. How much of my power does this eat? Or how much steam? So we're sitting at 12,981. Ooh. Jeez. That is so pricey. For one of them? Like, I have a lot right now. Also, I need to make some more tin. That recipe is so expensive. Yeah, 38 steam a tick for something that's meant to be running perpetually. Why is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I was really confused. My screen changes hues at 7 o'clock, and I thought we had a blood moon. Alright. I think I'm going to do this harvest and then go for the day. I've been streaming for a while, and I'm hungry. Oh, that's not too bad. I believe in you. The ambitious thing is fueling that. Ah. I'm planning on making another crop harvester that then just grabs wood, and then that wood goes into a cutting machine that's being fed with water as well. And we get planks for that, and then those planks run into a boiler. Yeah. Well, Once you get the first harvester, the second one isn't too bad. It's just expensive in steel. So, you don't think it'll cut it? I love how I said that joke and my viewers went from 9 to 5. Everyone else is just too weak. They can't handle my jokes. I was just making a pun. I was joking about how our viewers dropped by half the second I made that joke. My crop harvester would be having a field day over here. In my Crastorio 2 world, with my friend, we changed positions like multiple times. Is we went from him being the main military person, me just doing everything else, to me doing all the like automation stuff, with him just dealing with all of the like the raw resources, to him completely giving up on military and solely focusing on power. And then it did a full 180, where then he focused on power for the late game. And maybe. We didn't have that mod installed in my world. We had the honk. Although I feel like you can't have a Factorio modded world without the train honk. Also, you all have permission to laugh at me when I die to ore berries. I want it to be ruthless with how much you guys make fun of me. If I ever die to the ore berries. Shh. I definitely was too lazy to try to figure out how to put water in between the crops, so I just shoved them in the middle of lanes. It's definitely not the main reason why I die. Well, wow. Also, we finished step 1. Alright guys, what level do you think we're going to hit? And while we do this, we need to just come up with a plan. Also, our steel's in running. So, next thing we are doing, I don't think we'll move the XP over just yet. We might want to work on automation for wood, so that we then can automate power to that thing. But yeah. So maybe next stream will be increasing steam. Alright, nice. Very well. I just realized this is going to take a long time to drain. So yeah. But we, I guess maybe we make another crop harvester, but instead it's for bonsai. Then have that feed into... I think we should also upgrade our steam. You guys think we're going to fill up the tank with this? We have a lot. I also need to stop getting distracted. The only issue is that means I have to make yet another crop harvester. Which is a bunch of steel. Oh, also, I forgot to say, this will be my last stream until Monday night. So. Yeah, because it's already been made. Where's the wood gas? Yep, wood tar. Wood tar is from charcoal byproduct. Which you get from wood. Pie crust oven. Or coke oven. Ah. But, yeah, so I won't be on the world at all this weekend. Just because I'm going to be out of my state. And I'm not bringing my computer with me. So that sounds stupid. Why would I take a tower rig? Yeah. Yeah, it's your chance. You might catch up to me a lot faster, just because I had to save scum for the Saresfort villager. Not too much, or too far ahead. Oh, there actually is... No, there isn't a chance we fill this up completely. But... yeah, you do. But not anymore. Oh, let me ask my server friend for him to play in this world. Well, then again, if I get a second-person world, there no longer could be a competition between us. Because I feel like then at that point, if anyone gets two people in the world, it would be unfair. That's when you then get compared to the first place world. Well, anyways, I am going to go because I am hungry. Let's see if there's any streamers streaming gregtech right now. Nope. Alright. See you all later.